What's the limit on leftovers? How long? How long they valid for?
The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go at the link. Mecole Hardman now on the return. Good work so far, he's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
He'll call his own number. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Ready, ready, ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense. Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Get it.
Throwing on 2nd. Hits his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense up to the line fast.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll air it out on third. Throwing the out route complete. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Wilson with a return here. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. A third down run with Blue. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. We gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Milton back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him.
Oh,
but
my
still
gosh.
play defensively as
Deal
that
with
one
my
falls
goodness.
incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Milton. Finds his man over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And now it's second down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage tailed off. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket.
Wow.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Nah. I got it up on the TV.
It may not show up as much on the old
I don't know
stat
how I
sheet,
see what's going on.
QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they're trying to think about you as a runner as well.
And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
70. Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
4th down. They're going to throw for it.
So look it up.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That's
The
what I'm saying.
Eagles take a 13-0 lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
Yo.
They get 27 on the play.
Yo, yeah, wait, bro.
Dallas 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Throw secured by George Pickens. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Complete out to the right. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's go. Ready,
Give on second here to Blue. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. It's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Goes to the hurry up here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
hold the ready.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ready. 70 up, 18 cards.
They're going to try to throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Red. 60 by 6. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. That throw finds Pickens. And this one does not go far. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 Chargers. 19
They are throwing it again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again.
I got a free phone, dog.
On the edge of their own goal
Let's go
line
raise the
there
line
for
back.
3.
It's a whole safety.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Working near his goal line. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. Go.
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Up the sideline past the 25. And he makes it all the way up to the 32-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On the jump.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. 65. Viking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here.
Wow.
Escapes the pocket. Through the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He'll get an even 40 out of that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
70 line.
This one's just
I'm take that angle.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Throwing now out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Milton now on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. He put everything he had into this one. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing from the gun. This is caught by Blue. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Let's go.
Now Milton to throw. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry up here. In the red zone on 1st. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Milton out of the pistol here. And look at the footwork there.
Fucking God.
The Cowboys get their 1st points of this game just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Hardman with a return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Wilson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready,
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the
Milton.
1st down, Cowboys.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Play fake. It's Milton. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Quick slant to Ferguson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a
Catch the fucking ball, son.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then never get some positive yards.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down, pass coming.
Wow.
Get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On the ready.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Headed out right. This is pulled in by
Wow.
Hardman. Get some space around midfield. And he this down to the 42-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right
He's
there.
right there. Oh,
Front
he
and
is.
center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for two negative plays.
Third and long for him here. Setting up the running back screen. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line fast. They'll work against the blitz. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Nice gain left side. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18 Rattler. Go.
Milton now. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. On the ground, this is Phil Maffa. Wild play, first down he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here. Throwing now, Milton. That's complete to Wilson. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The XP is up and good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hartman with a return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line.
Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Still fighting forward. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles short by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
And that right there is why
the fourth quarter.
Continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor
It's
did.
That one right down the middle.
What?
And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
All right, Dan. Taking 10 years to
Jake Elliott to kick off for
kick off.
Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Wilson with the return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Ready, ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Milton. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second. Down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air, Prescott. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. Third and 4 coming up now. Prescott here from the gun. He's got it, complete to Pickens. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. tackle. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Viking 18.
Lewis gets the handoff. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense in a hurry up here. Now pressure coming. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within one score in the fourth. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 19-yard line.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up.
Warriors 70. Hawk 70.
I'll throw it. He did it! He made the interception! Trayvon Diggs has got it! And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Milton. They get it right back. That's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. Into the red zone. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown.
It's crazy, though.
They wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Wilson with a return here. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch.
And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Check out.
Running it now out of the
Wow.
gun.
Wow.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the fourth.
And that's no basketball, so that's interesting.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can...
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Wilson with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to work they go after the interception.
Oh, wow.
He's through another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Now Milton to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Pickett. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Completes it again to Pickens. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Throwing it again here. And he
Why is he missing these throws?
That's an incomplete pass. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that'll bring up 2nd down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Milton gonna throw again here, 2nd and 10. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He's incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Desperation time here on 4th. It's caught by Wilson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That's...
Milton back to throw. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. CeeDee Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's
You ready?
2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Forced out to him, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hold this one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Got to him right as he threw it.
It's my only stick.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The give, it's Blue. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
I'm ready. I'm about to.
It's a gain of 10.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here.
Wow.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy butting in to pick it off.
So you're the quarterback and you're not even back there?
Forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead to 20. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Throw right side finds Pittman. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Holding.